Welcome to Generation X News. Tap in. A 2-year-old boy is missing in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, my personal opinion is something really, really wrong with the story that's being told to the authorities about how the young man came up missing. But sometimes two things can be true at the same time, and also sometimes the truth can sound like a fucking lie. But anyway, before I give my personal opinion, I want y'all to hear for yourselves what was reported to the police and also what the news people are saying. So we'll be right back with our final thoughts. Tap in. All right?
Finger pointing and confusion tonight over the disappearance of a 2-year-old boy. Amari Nicholson has been missing for more than 2 days now.
And tonight we're hearing from the boy's mother and her boyfriend, and they're now saying that someone kidnapped him. Fox 5's Joe VL joining us now with more on what the couple is saying. Joe.
Yeah, that's right. I talked to the couple today. Now, the mother flat out said some of what she's saying may certainly sound confusing to people, but she says someone took her son. She is struggling with a little boy who hasn't come home and wants the public to help find him.
It has been 2.5 days since anyone has heard anything about 2-year-old Amari Nicholson.
Panic mode, freaking out, crying, screaming, just my baby's gone.
Amari's mother, Taylor Nicholson, says she got the news her son was missing on Wednesday while she was in Colorado taking care of her mother who was attacked by a dog. She left Amari with her boyfriend, who considers Amari his son, at the Emerald Suites near the Strip. Now, he says Wednesday, just after 6 a.m., someone knocked on the door.
And it was a woman saying that she was her baby daddy's sister. And she said she was there to pick up my stepson.
Terrell Rhodes says she called Amari's mom in Colorado.
I turned around to call her to tell her if this is this true, was this really prearranged? And as I'm doing that, she says she don't need anything for my stepson. They got everything they need for him, and basically just took off.
Nicholson says she missed Rhodes' call.
No, I was still asleep, so my phone, I didn't hear the first few calls until it was already too late.
Now, this is where things get a little confusing. The mother tells me she and Rhodes got into an argument about her being away from Vegas and told him someone would be stopping by, but didn't say exactly who and didn't say why they were coming over. But you didn't know her though, correct? You never seen her? So did you not know this person you're letting take Amari away?
I mean, from my knowledge, I already was told like someone was going to stop by, somebody was going to, but I never knew who. So I still had that in my head that somebody was coming by.
But bottom line, Nicholson says she never gave anyone permission to come and pick up Amari. She says Rhodes did not give Amari to the woman. She took him and just wants him back safe.
In this whole story, it sounds confusing. It sounds like we're lying. It sounds like, it's just a big confusion.
Now, Amari's biological father, who lives in Reno, talked to Fox 5 last night, and this is what he said about Amari's disappearance.
I don't know where he is, and she don't know, and the police don't know. So he's kidnapped. He's gone.
Taylor Nicholson says she wants people to share social media posts and news stories about her son and be on the lookout for him so he can come home safe. And of course, we'll stay on top of this and let you know what's happening. Live at the update desk, Joe Vigil, Fox 5 News, local, Las Vegas.
I do believe someone knows where he's at. I just want him safe. I just want him found, and I just want answers.
2-year-old Amari Nicholson went missing Wednesday after being left with his mother's boyfriend at Emerald Suites off of Paradise Road. The boyfriend says a woman who claimed to be the boy's aunt picked him up, and that's the last time he was seen. Amari's father, who lives in Reno, is distraught over the fact that there has not been an Amber Alert issued in the state of Nevada. He wants more people to know what's going on.
You never know. Someone could have seen him. Someone could have heard something. I'm in Reno hearing about it, and I'm walking up to people in Vegas, and they still haven't heard that he's missing. It's been 3 days now.
What the fuck? But anyway, y'all heard what the authorities had to say. Y'all also heard what the mom had to say. Y'all heard what the boyfriend had to say, the one who handed over the child to whoever the lady was that came to the door to pick the child up. Y'all also heard from the biological father. Now, my personal opinion, nothing about this particular story sounds right at all. But like I said in the beginning, two things can be true at the same time, and sometimes the lie can sound like the truth. But what it sounds like to me is that in part they added to the story to make it seem like the boyfriend wasn't wrong for handing the child over. So how you going to tell somebody is somebody that's going to be coming to pick up the child, but never tell them who it was and have no idea who was going to be the one to pick them up? What the fuck? Most importantly, despite my personal opinion, hopefully they find this child as soon as possible. No matter what I think might be going on behind the scenes or what's going on between the boyfriend and the mom, because as they said, they had just had some type of issue about her being away in the first place. But not to even check with the mom after somebody showing up that you never seen before. You don't know her before, not giving you a name or nothing like that, just saying that they're related to the dad. And you didn't contact her more than once to make sure that this is somebody you supposed to be giving the child to, makes absolutely no sense to me. Even though this story sounds fishy as hell in my personal opinion, and somebody should be looking into the boyfriend or to the couple in general. Something just don't seem right, don't sound right. Their demeanor, the way they're talking, the way they're acting, it just doesn't add up. And it's for all parties involved. Nobody looks right and direct to me, my personal opinion. But the most important person in this whole story is the child that was supposedly kidnapped. So if y'all can, anything pertaining to this particular news story, not this particular video, but to the news story itself, share and bring awareness to. Because again, it's a 2-year-old supposedly missing.